Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttradesolutions.com on a Tuesday. This is the 8th of October. NASDAQ was the leadership today. Again, a couple things. Sign up for the newsletter. I've been talking about China and all the all the repercussions there. So sign up for the newsletter. I do have a class coming up on Friday about implied volatility, especially with what's happening with the VIX and earnings season coming up. Very important lesson. Again, sign up for the class in the link below. Let's get right into the charts and get right to it. So today we had NVIDIA, which I've been talking about is almost like the bellwether stock. If you take a look at what's happening with the NASDAQ, quite not breaking out yet on the NASDAQ futures, you can see essentially we're right on the cusp of possibly taking out this resistance and getting up to the 2530 level. And that was in part due to NVIDIA, which you can kind of breaking out. You can see NVIDIA was kind of leading the pack today, breaking above the 131. Whether if we can get some momentum, I think they're probably going to take out the all-time highs here. We got 136 and then all-time highs, which seems to be in the cards. That generally what happens. But first things first, we got to get some momentum going here with the NASDAQ. It's kind of a mixed bag, really. If you look at Apple and some of these other stocks, Apple can't get, Apple just kind of meandering about with all the mega, and it's just really a mixed bag. Apple did hold, but it still hasn't broken above the 232. That also probably goes to an all-time high if we can get some momentum going here. NASDAQ, S&P similarly still hasn't broken out, even with the rally today. It's still largely range bound. We got to get all-time highs above 5831, and the Russell, nothing there. Bitcoin kind of dead in the water here, so not a lot going on. Rates again continue to be the story. Looks like we may in fact have a situation where we're going to get back up to maybe 420, 415, something like that. We'll see if you get a bond auction tomorrow. We'll see if that creates some kind of move here. We actually hit the level on the 10-year and try to bounce off of that right here. So we'll see how that goes with the auction results tomorrow. The dollar also just churning now after the big breakout move at 101. We have some currencies moving, as you know, the Swissy, the British pound, they're all kind of just meandering about here with the dollar. Got some levels coming up on some of these. Got New Zealand coming out tonight with their interest rate policy. Maybe that moves the market a little bit. The metals just all over the map. Silver looks like it is just range bound, trying to hold around the 31, 37 level, kind of around this pivot, but generally just big, ugly ranges, big whippy trading. And then, we had a big pullback in oil right off of that level right there. We'll see if this actually is just a pullback and we continue moving higher, or maybe again, if nothing happens in the Middle East that's going to affect oil, we probably trade all the way back down to the lows. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. Lastly, you got nat gas trying to hang in there. Broke below that low there, and we are looking to fill a gap here on nat gas, which could be where the selling is arrested, but we'll see what happens there. We got the grain report coming out on Friday. Grains are just kind of chopping around. There's nothing really in the grain markets. You got support at $10 a bushel on corn, wheat, kind of just churning here. Maybe that looks like a bullish pattern here. We'll see if it holds right around 585 and then continues going higher. But we do have that ag report on Friday, which could move the markets around. So all in all, still, even today's rally, I don't on a level basis, on a NASDAQ 100 basis, it really didn't move the needle. So we still need to get some of these stocks going. We got to get Apple on board. Apple's still the largest stock in the NASDAQ. Even though we had NVIDIA move today, the semis, it's still not enough to get as you can see, not enough to get the NASDAQ breaking out. So we'll see if that changes tomorrow, and we maybe actually get another shot at 2,600 up here in the NASDAQ, but we'll go from there. Again, sign up for the class. That's coming up on Friday. That's at 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern, about implied volatility and how you can use that especially if we're going to get some more volatility as we near the election and so forth. Okay. All right. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you on Friday.